What's up, guys? Making Sports Like 101. Today's video, we're going to do some more preview predictions. If you guys didn't know this video, I've done lots of preview predictions. I've done a lot of teams from the ACC. I've done Notre Dame, Oregon State. Go check them out. I have a type playlist. It's called, go to playlist on the channel and look for 2024 college football schedule preview prediction odds. Look, I'm going to do as many as I can. I'm going to be right now, look. I literally was not going to take requests, and I know a couple of you said would take requests, and I'm going to still take requests. Now, if I take requests, I'm going to have to do a team. Now, I am going to navigate myself to the majority of the season. Look, go take the playlist. I'm going to take requests of teams like they've not done yet. Okay, it's like maybe Michigan and Michigan State, but I would do Michigan. There will be a Michigan, and I would do much I can. And we're in June. Okay, we're in the month of June. Fortunately, we're about like a month and a half, I believe, away from the start of the season, and so I'm gonna do as much as I can. Okay, to get as many as teams I can. But at some point, I'm going to be doubling my videos, so hopefully I can. But at least every single day, there will be at least one college team video coming near every single day. I'll do as many as I can before the season starts, especially now the conference is expanding. The conferences are different, and the ACC, Big Ten, the SEC, and the Big 12 are completely different. I am going to go conference by conference. I'll do the same thing last year. And look, it's more effective for me. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm actually almost of ACC, okay? I've done majority of ACC. I just left it maybe 3 more teams, 4 more teams actually. So about 4 more teams left to do ACC. I still have to do a ton of Big Ten, the Big 12, and the SEC, hoping to get that done some point. Before they start, I'm going to do as I can. You may know go in specific order. Yes, I'm going by conference, start with ACC. This is how I do it. For the same format I did last year. I go conference by conference. Now, starting 2025, I'm making announcements later on, but starting 2025, I'm going to change things a bit. Not for this season, but upcoming 2025 conference season. So any of the so starting 2025. For the 2025 college football season, I'm going to do something completely different in the format of how I do recording videos. Like I said initially, I take requests. I don't know if I'm going to take... look, I'm going to actually go now see if we have any requests. Let's take a look at comments. Any requests? So far, no requests yet as of now. But if you have any request team, I most likely will do... I will apply to you. Most likely, I will do your team. Now, if you request a team like Keystone State, Colgate, for example. Let's see here. Teams like teams like Troy, South Alabama. I may or may not do those. But teams like Appalachian State, Old Dominion, James Madison, I may do. Okay, but teams like Idaho, Montana, North Dakota State, for example, or even Furman, Stanford, Citadel, West Carolina, unluckily. Okay, I would like to stay in the Power 5. I rarely do the FCS team, so if you request an FCS team, I'll make this clear. If you request me, if you want me to do an FCS team, I'm most likely not going to do it. The reason is I just have no time for it. Okay, I have time to do FBS schedule, Power 5, maybe 1, 2 group of 5 teams. again, I'm just because so many teams. And I usually start this video. I say from Memorial Day weekend. I may start earlier than that. It's not Memorial. I usually start mid-June and then I get time. Some much later than I usually do. So I started these videos back in, like I said, Memorial Day weekend. But I will do my best to get to my as I can. Okay, I am still taking requests. And if it's a request of a team already done, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, but just make sure it's a request. Make sure I did a team I've done. Okay, if the team I've not done and it's a Power 5 team, mostly likely than not, I will do it. If it's like maybe let's say Alabama, Georgia, or Ohio State, I'll probably do those. I just haven't got the time to do this. I'm going to now do some other team because I'm going conference by conference. At least this year. I'm just trying to change a bit. And we'll see what works best for doing preview prediction videos. But that's not the point of this video, okay? I know I really run out of how. Anyway, so this is my video. I look at it. But today's video, look at the ACC, look at the 2020, look at the Syracuse Orange. I know they're a tangent in the past few minutes talk about how I do and book the requests and whatnot. The main video of this video is Syracuse. So if you guys want to listen to this video and you're on YouTube, fast forward to about maybe 6 minutes or 7 minutes, after 7 minutes, where I talk about actually Syracuse. This is the video about, okay? Here we go. Syracuse football, 2024 season should be a season for Syracuse. They went 6-7 last year. They were 6-6 last year. Made a bowl game. Of course, losing the bowl game to UCF was the Boca Raton bowl game. It was an interesting game season last year. I mean, they had losses to. Well, losses to Florida State, North Carolina, Clemson, Virginia Tech, and Florida State, North Carolina, Clemson, and Virginia Tech. Those were reasonable losses last year, okay? Florida State was top 2015 team. So was Clemson was a better team. North Carolina was a better team. Virginia Tech, I'm high on Virginia Tech. You can tell when I did the video. Boston College is sort of, but Boston College is not really the greatest team in college football right now, especially the ACC, okay? They're not the greatest team, okay? But what I can tell you is Syracuse is a better team than them. Okay? Syracuse is a better team than Boston College. Okay? Look, offensively, they were good last year, okay? Offensively, I like the offense was a little bit unique offense. Okay, I give credit there. Defensively, only question for Syracuse was defense. Mainly the secondary, the defensive seven, the first seven, both offensive defensive was good. So it's solid run game, receivers. The only thing Syracuse is look, very few years back, it was last year, 2022, is where Syracuse had a really good year. How many people remember that? Syracuse was 7-6. That's the best year Syracuse had. Okay, they started season undefeated. They were ranked and all that. And they had the whole scenario. 2023, I don't say fell apart for Syracuse, but they started the season 4-0. Then went 4-3 in the first bye week. Coming to bye week, that first bye week, first and only bye week, they went 2-3 after that, and of course went 2-4 with the bowl game loss. And they only win 2 wins after this bye week against Pitt, a neutral site game, and then Wake Forest, a home game. And look, Syracuse plays in the dome. Okay, they play the J.M.A. Wise Dome. Okay, it's literally a big dome in Syracuse, New York. But look, like I said, offensively they should be good. Hopefully, slowly something defensively, we'll see how they go. They did well in the transfer portal. Okay, and recruiting wise, and I'll mention that. Recruiting wise, they are 37th recruiting, 25th in transfer overall, 36th ranking. Van Brown, head coach of Syracuse, we'll see what he can continue. I think this is first year, this is year 1, and head coach of Syracuse. Now, I believe Syracuse went new direction. Got new head coach come in. We'll see what Van Brown in his first year at Syracuse do. What Q's Nation decides to do. Recruiting wise, 11 recruits. There was 1 4-star, rest of 3 stars. Looking recruiting again, don't follow much recruiting, but look like they're good looks like a nice up recruiting class. No players actually. Well, only one is Maisha Nwokocha. Nwokocha. I do probably watch your name. Let's go to that. The first lineman from Tyler CJ from Texas. He's a 3-star, but actually he's ranked 12th. He's third in his position, and he's second in the state. Look, that's a pretty good stat. With second in the state, with third and then 12th, that's a pretty good statistics right there. That means he's a really good player. Okay, I don't know anything about him, but it looks like he's a good player. Let's take a look. I'm not gonna go into. I know it's a good live video, but looks like he's a good player. Judging by his stats, let's see here. Unless a 10 or 12 players, or less than 10. Any key names or player names that pop out to me. Now let's go to the and how commits. They have 2 hard commits. One just ranked star, and then of course one 3-star, another non-star ready for OT tackle from New Jersey. And Travis Brown Miller as a sign of intent. All right, transfer portal. They cleaned up nicely in the transfer portal. And here's what I mean. There's 2 players that I will mention. Okay, you guys go now. I'm going to talk with that in a second. I'm not going to mention names because there are 2 names that I'll talk about how they affect this team. Versus I got Michael Johnson Jr. from quarterback from FAU, Marcus Washington, corner from Louisville, Justice Ross Simmons, wide receiver from Colorado State, Savon Washington, offensive tackle from Colorado, Clarence Lawrence, the corner from Notre Dame, Jacob Jewell, long snapper from Wake Forest, Cody Hornsby from first lineman from Grambling State. Hastings, the first lineman from Alabama. Dionysius Witherspoon, first lineman from Howard. Deuce Chestnut, corner, LSU. Dan Wilson, defensive lineman. Dan Wilson Jr., defensive lineman from New Mexico State. Joshua Miller, interior lineman from Georgia. Fadir Diggs, edge from A&M. David Graham from Buffalo, the safety. James Hood, edge from Wake Forest. Jeet Heenans, wide receiver from Georgia. Zach Meeks, wide receiver from Georgia, all going to Syracuse. So these are players they picked up in transfer portal. 2 names, again, you know that I skipped 2 names, okay? And we'll get to it. First name is Will Nixon, running back out of Washington. There's a reason why I skipped his name. Well, he's a really good running back at Washington. He was a really good, I think a couple of times, he was injured last, I know that. And he came off an injury. He's like the Blake Corum for Washington, okay? He was a guy who was killing the majority of the run games. Him and the other running back, okay? I know they're both rotate, but Will Nixon is a really good running back, and he was good at Washington. Of course, Washington uses coaches. Go after, Jalen DeBoer and Scott Smith goes to Alabama. Half of players coaches go to Alabama. Half of staff, well, 1/3 of staff goes to transfer portal. Another goes to the NFL draft. After losing the national championship to Michigan, they bring a new head coach. He's for Will Nixon does out to Syracuse. He is Syracuse. I like Will Nixon. He's a really good running back. He's going to be good in 2024. I believe he might be the starting quarterback. The starting running back for the Syracuse. The other name everybody knows, Kyle McCord, Honda McCord, the quarterback from Ohio State. Yes, I mean as in Honda McCord. I love Honda McCord. He's decent at Ohio State. Okay, one mean that he was a good quarterback. I say good quarterback, but this is a decent quarterback. He's a good quarterback. Okay, he had elite NFL wide receivers at his disposal. Wide receiver that's ready for NFL, like Marcus Jr. and America Buka, and in that company, of course, they faced Michigan and company, but there was a team last year that was prepared to win games. McCord was a really good player. He had 2 games, of course, the Michigan game and Notre Dame game was they're down by a touchdown too. And the game, and with the game winning drive, of course, although one that was a win, other was lost. The win was to Notre Dame, the loss was to Michigan, and the win was Ohio State. But McCord, and what's been bringing is McCord, he had good receivers, okay? He had elite NFL receivers, and if you're a quarterback and play for Ohio State, the wide receiver in Ohio State is going to be legit loaded, stacked, and these are the players that are ready to be on NFL on Sunday. And unfortunately, for Syracuse, they don't have their elite receivers. So, of course, but wait. The question is, could we adjust them? Maybe yes. I think we could adjust the Syracuse offensively. But here's the other thing. Syracuse is not like Ohio State. Unlike Ohio State, unlike Syracuse, Ohio State has a really wide receiver, really good talented wide receiver group. Syracuse have maybe mediocre, okay, decent wide receiver group. Now they're not familiar with Syracuse wide receiver group, but we have pretty manageable maybe receiver group, and we'll see how McCoy deals with that team and how he handles having elite wide receiver. Alright, here we go. Time of the schedule. We're going to win or lose every single game. And we'll stuff out the game by game. We'll go game by game. And then we'll go give the predictions. And keep in mind, when we talk about prediction, when we talk about the win total in just a second. Remember, having 2-4, you're going to notice many teams are going to have 2 bye weeks. If you pick week 1, you're going to have 2 bye weeks. And here's why. It's just the way college football season schedule is set. It's just a Syracuse, not a Michigan, no Notre Dame, it's just a special. But because, make it playoffs. Making the conference season, the way that the schedule lands is you get 2 bye weeks. Last year is that you only get 1 bye week unless you pick week 0. We had 2 bye weeks. But this year, if you pick week 0, you get a third additional bye week because you pick week 0. While the rest who picks week 1, you do get a second bye week. It's just because there's 12 games in the season, and the way the college football season, lands, that's why we have 2 bye weeks. Alright, enough of that schedule. Alright, so home game, there's a non-con game against Ohio. There's the Bobcats. They take on Georgia Tech conference game. Coming for your first bye week. Hey, your first bye week. Off your first bye week. Look, this first bye week, is it to me is a little early? Maybe. You do hit at Stanford, Holy Cross at home, at UNLV, at NC State, and into second bye. Come up for second bye. You take on Pitt, Virginia Tech, at Boston College, California, at California, and home against UConn. Versus at home against Miami for look. It's an easy schedule. This is maybe the easiest schedule into ACC standard. I mean, this may be the easiest. Of course, not the easiest schedule in college football, but of course, the easiest schedule in ACC standard, easiest one. The win total, according to DraftKings and whatever the you look at, is 7 for Syracuse. Let's see, can they win 7 games? Week 1, I think it beats the Bobcats. The knockout game, that's the easy win. I think you go 2-0 in your first bye week. Coming in the second bye week, I do think you beat Stanford. You do beat Holy Cross. And you beat UNLV. You're what? 5-0 at the NC State game. I think you have your first loss of the season. And your second bye week. Come off your second bye week. You take on Pitt, which I think is a win. And you lose to Virginia Tech. I'm not high on Virginia Tech. Alright, cutting in. Then you lose to Virginia Tech. You beat Boston College and you beat Cal. Coming over to UConn and Miami, Florida, which you win 1 and you lose to the other. 9-3 for the Syracuse Owens. So 9-3, folks. 9-3. I'm taking the over 7. Nine and 3 for Syracuse. I'm taking the over. 7 is the win over under. I'm taking the over. They are going 3 more games than they did last year. The losses to Virginia Tech, Miami, Florida, and NC State. Could they lose other games? Yeah, could lose to Georgia Tech. Could lose to Stanford. Could lose to UNLV. could lose to Pitt by college. So really, we'll see how Syracuse do in 2024. But there you have it, folks. 9-3 for Syracuse. Not at this point of the season. Maybe one of the best seasons Syracuse may have in a long time. So, kind of good. So 9-3 for Syracuse Orange. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification button. And I suppose I was signing up. See you next video. Peace.